Take that and we'll come back for more on Sports Tonight.
For any club to participate in this year's competition, they must bring a guarantee that the sponsor, or even if it's either sponsor, government, individual, or whoever, should be able to sign a guarantee that he is capable of financing the team up to the end of the season. So nobody will have any room to withdraw from the competition. There is going to be a sanction, at least a team that withdraws in that matter that has brought the game into disrepute. There should be a sanction, whether it is a state government or whoever. At least if we banish you from participating in the National League for the next 5 or 10 years, everybody will sit. And that banishment will not only include the sponsor yourself, all the team officials, the management of that team would have to suffer the same sanction.
Well, thank you so much, Jim Nodi, for bringing it apt statement by Lawrence Katke. And I think it's very, very relevant to what is going on right now in the Nigerian National League. So we want to implore Emeka Yama and the NNL to investigate what's going on with TIP FC and ensure that we protect the sanctity of the league this season. All right, it's time for us to go international now. We'll go on a break. Let's take you quickly to Spain and bring you highlights of Real Madrid against Atletico Madrid. That game was played over the weekend. Real Madrid losing at home. That's what we want to see as we get ready to resume the league in Nigeria. Go anywhere and win. You can even lose at home if you are not playing well. Let there be fairness. Let us see an open game that will make everybody want to see football over and over again. So sit back, enjoy these highlights, and then we'll come back for more on Sports Tonight.
Bale, this time he will use Ronaldo. Tumbles over the closest player to him, Siqueira, and the referee has given the penalty. And a yellow card for Siqueira. Well, that'll be worth another look. Body language of Atletico Madrid is that this is a soft decision.
He can stick his leg out, doesn't he? He can't resist the little nibble. It's barely a foul, but the natural reaction there, Ronaldo. There's intention there, but he's driving into the box. Loads of quick touches, change of direction, and the hook comes out, Siqueira.
So Ronaldo against Moya, very easy indeed, and we're all square in the Madrid derby.
From Thiago, more possession, they're playing at a faster tempo. Ronaldo puts them back on level terms. He goes pretty early, which I think makes up the line for Cristiano Ronaldo to slide it to the goalkeeper's right.
4 goals already for Real Madrid's numbers. Determination, this will to drag themselves over the line, which we saw so often last season. Been outplayed for chunky periods of this derby, but looking the more threatening right now, and they lead. It's Arda Turan with a superb finish. It's almost as if Simeone's down there on the touchline. The immediate switch on there from the head coach. Let's concentrate. We're in front now. Not too many minutes to go.
Finish. It's an absolute brilliant finish. This is far too easy. Griezmann, they have a throw-in in the attacking third of the pitch. They play their way out of Atletico Madrid. Great shout over from Arda Turan. Raul Garcia leaves it, but the finish, he picks his...
All right, so that was how it happened. Atletico Madrid winning at the Santiago Bernabeu in the Madrid derby. And let me just quickly read this one. Ayo Louis Bidapo, a very good friend who watches us from Abuja, Ayo of Brilla FM, says, I can't wait for action in the Nigerian Professional Football League, especially the Bayelsa derby. It's going to be rough. But it's a Bayelsa derby, but it's not been played in Bayelsa because the two teams are not in Bayelsa. They don't have a good stadium yet. They are still renovating the Samson Siasia Stadium in Yenagoa. But I think it's still a derby anywhere it's played.
Because especially both teams are, battling to survive.
Both teams are battling for their lives.
And
one is bottom, and the other one I think about 16th or so.
The bottom,
flirting with relegation.
So, Barca United won the first leg 2 goals to nothing.
Away from home.
And Nembe are also in good form.
In Benin.
They were beaten in 3 games.
So it promises to be exciting on Wednesday. We'll talk more extensively about the games to be played on Wednesday, tomorrow on Sports Tonight. But let's quickly move now and tell you about the games to be played tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are going to be having UEFA Champions League matches Tuesday and Wednesday. A lot of exciting games are lined up. Let me start with games tomorrow. Juventus will be taking on Malmo. Olympiacos against Atletico Madrid. You just saw them. They won away from home. They will look to do it again against Olympiacos. Liverpool against Ludogorets. Real Madrid are lost at home to Atletico Madrid, will be taking on Basel. Benfica against Zenit. Monaco, back in the Champions League, will be taking on Bayer Leverkusen. These are fixtures for Tuesday in the UEFA Champions League. We have other fixtures as well, because I know that Arsenal are going to Dortmund, a repeat of what happened last season. Borussia Dortmund against Arsenal, and Galatasaray will be hosting Anderlecht of Belgium. These are fixtures for Tuesday. We have matches on Wednesday. Bayern Munich against Man City, massive game at the Allianz Arena. AS Roma against CSK Moscow. Ajax against Paris Saint-Germain. Barcelona against Apoel Nicosia. Chelsea will be taking on Schalke 04. These 2 teams met last season as well. Maribor against Sporting. And then we have some other fixtures as well of games to be played tomorrow. On Wednesday, I beg your pardon, Athletic Bilbao against Shakhtar Donetsk, and FC Porto against Bate Borisov. These are fixtures in the UEFA Champions League. All right, let's quickly talk boxing now. Onye, before we wrap up the show, the highlight of the weekend for boxing fans surely must be Floyd Mayweather against Marcos Maidana.
Absolutely.
For the 7 fights, for the 7 victories, for Floyd Mayweather. People are asking the question, what's next for Floyd Mayweather? What is there for him to prove?
Well, the next step is to fight either American or Manny Pacquiao. It has.
Is the Pacquiao fight ever going to happen?
That is the big question, because there has been a lot of politics.
Maybe when they are old men, according to Charles
Floyd Mayweather
and they are working with and they are using walking sticks. That's when they will fight.
Floyd Mayweather said he's going to be on his terms. Manny Pacquiao is also stating his terms. So I think they are just trying to avoid each other, because I don't know what will happen when those 2 guys, because everybody is saying these are the best in terms of pound for pound.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see that fight. But for Mayweather, 26 knockouts out of the 47 straight victories. Tony, what more can we say about this guy? And it's just and it's 37. By next year will be 38. So many are even saying that he could retire unbeaten.
But what has this fight done to him? Because before now, his previous fight with Maidana, it was a split decision. Someone scored it as a draw, but this one was a lot more convincing for him.
Yeah, very emphatic, Tony. The last match in March, there were a lot of controversy. Even Maidana said that he won the game, that he was robbed, and a lot of us also want to share that opinion, because when you watch the game, he had more punches than Mayweather. But this one, Mayweather was clearly clinical. He did his work very well. Dodged the points and waited for the time to go for the killer punches. So I think he has just redeemed his image.
All right, I think we have to go now. And our last shot on the show is, of course, to update you. The game currently going on in the English Premier League is Hull City 2, West Ham 2. That game is still on. 2 minutes to full time, 88 minutes played. It's still 2-2 between Hull City and West Ham United. That's how we have to wrap it up on Sports Tonight this Monday. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with a bigger and a better package. Enjoy the rest of the night. Bye-bye now.